Hi, my name is Shichong Fang. My student number is D16124907. This is my second continuous assignment of system software, and this project was used the client-server socket module. It's referred to it two processes which will be communicate with each other. There are no direct assigns to the intro folder for the internal. Each of the user has a restriction to the internal folder, and the client side user need to use the user ID and user password to connect it with the server and enter the file name and directories to finish the transfer. And the server allows the multiple user to transfer the file at the same time and use the modes logs to deal with the tree decentralization problem. And here now is the folder of intranet, and each of the folder nowadays is empty now. And just let me try it. And now this terminal is run as the server, and we try run this as the root password. Let's go to the folder cd file transfer, and list, and we open another terminal. It run as the client side. So let's run it, and the server, the socket was successfully created, and the bind complete wait for the client side connection. And this side we run is as the client side, and we also go to the folders transfer and list, and we run it as the client and enter the ID. Here we have a password dot. Here is the user. The first column is the user ID, and the second column is the user password. Let's trust the first one is the Bob, and the password is the 123. And on the server side, you can see the login successful, and we can transfer the file now. And here we have an example. And first update and save it. Example, and asks me to enter the directory, and for this user is only allowed to assign the cells and the root directory, and is not allowed to other folders. Now let me check the root first. The transfer was successful, and let me check the others, like allows to cells, but for others offers it should be no permission. Yeah, the server said no permission, and the server restart the transfer. And try again, sample, and try the cells folder. Yeah, the transfer was success, and we can see the log have the details of it. Now we try open another terminal, and run it. And another one is enter the file is the example txt, and offers. The transfer was successful, and now we go back to the floater, and we can see the offers, the example, and the property. The permission is the group of the user of TOTD, and another one is the sales. This example was the permission is from the group of BOB user. And now is the demo. Oh, here is the demo, and we go back to here is the code, and on the left side is the server, and on the right side is the client. And here is the create the socket and the set socket addresses, the bind, listen, accept, and deal with the disconnected and error. And the server verify the password from verify the user ID and the password from the client, and verify the folders we need to transfer to, and handle the ID and the password. And here is the transfer files to check the folders, and here is the log files. Yep. And the client side, here is the create the socket and the socket addresses connected to the server, and the user and the ptree, the user ptree mode X deal with the log problem, and assign the user UID to the server, and deal with the assigned problem, send files, and log the file transfer process, use the ptree mode log, and the client restart transfer, and at the end unlock the ptree mode X. And here is all of the system software assignment 2, and that's a finish, and this is the video. Thank you.